Welcome. My name is Jake Knut Larsen, and today I'm together with Bree. We've been friends for about 10 years. She also Miss World, fantastically beautiful lady. She's Polynesian, Brazilian, and French. Won many competitions, both in fitness but also in beauty. I would consider her maybe one of the most beautiful women in the world. When you read the book, my goal is to make you enlightened. What does it mean to be enlightened? Not only spiritually, you will be also spiritually enlightened, but I want to enlighten you with regards to politics, the justice system, economics. I want you to not be able to. I want you to be able to look through the myths. It is a lot of truths in this book. The few people who has read it so far says this book have the potential to revolutionize the world. The goal is, what I found, that humanity is still unconscious. Most people are unconscious. By reading this book, you will become conscious, meaning that you acquire a cosmic consciousness. You would have a great understanding of quantum physics. In fact, quantum physics is the foundation of the book. This is the first book ever written which translates quantum physics and science into what it means with regards to sociology, politics, the justice system, and economics. So, very ambitious, but I know if you take the time to listen, I think you're going to have a lot of fun, and I think it's going to be very inspiring. Let me give you a little overview as to the book, but also what you can find on the website. The Human Pathway is a guide to cosmic and spiritual enlightenment that will transform humanity from unconsciousness to consciousness. I answer the fundamental questions of our existence, questions which has been pondered since the dawn of man. And if you read this book and look at the videos, I have read all the chapters in front of the camera, so you can study the book, but also look at the videos with commentaries. The amazing thing happened is that when I finished the book, I didn't feel that I was the author of the book. I felt that I was humbled, and I was almost like a channel when I was writing it completely authentically. And what I ended up doing is to answer these fundamental questions of our existence. Why are we here? I have an answer to it in my book. And people who have seen it says, actually, you got the first possible answer to why we are here. Where should we go? What is the purpose and meaning of our individual lives and humanity as a whole? I come up with an answer to that. And how do we get there? I even lay out to some degree how we should get there. One of the cores of the book is that I establishes that the foundation for free will, meaning and purpose is actually anchored in the latest findings in quantum mechanics and cosmology. It's a tremendous insight. It's just suddenly I got this revelation. And when I saw this total picture after reading thousands of books throughout my life, being very interested in cosmology, physics, sociology, economics, psychology, reading everything from women's magazines to Einstein's theory of relativity, suddenly I saw this complete picture, which is in the book. And what I found out, it is actually empowering us to create the future. So the book is starting out with some science, quantum mechanics, and then I translate that into what it means with politics, sociology, the justice system, economics, and what it means for us, for humanity as a whole, but also for you as an individual. And amazingly enough, I also come up with how I can empower you on the individual level to create the future which you want. I am convinced, and people who have read the book so far, they are convinced that it become a major catalyst for a transformation in politics, justice, government, economics, and spiritualism. It all ties together. What choices does humanity need to make now in order to avoid destruction? What goals can we set up to maximize meaning and purpose, both for you as the individual and also for all of humanity? I think the human pathway might be the most important, inspiring, and interesting book you will ever read. In fact, our future depends upon your participation, because it is the first book who sees that with our science and the Industrial Revolution, we put in place all the tools in the 20th century to take a whole new step and a paradigm shift for humanity going into the 21st century. And we need to make some core important decisions, and the book lays it out what decisions needs to be, but also why we need to make those decisions and why it maximize purpose and meaning for you as an individual, but also for the society as a whole, and in fact for all of humanity. It's the first book who forms the foundation for the most important conversations humanity can have, and that is what should be our long-term goal and how can we maximize meaning and purpose for humanity and for you and your descendants to maximize meaning and purpose. I am sure you will find it very inspiring, enjoyable, and you would see the revelations, but it also a final revelation, which I got from writing the book and through my reading and thinking. That final revelation is not in the book. You need to read the book, and it also will be a great help to look at all the videos and all the readings from all the chapters of the book as well, and also to participate in the discussion. And I would like to see that everybody who gets engaged with the human pathway, that they would move towards the final revelation. I will reveal the final revelation at some point. I also included as an addendum to the book what to do in case of arrest. More than 50 million people in the United States has been arrested, and it could save your life. You may not think that you're never going to be arrested. Guess what? More than 20% of all American adults, in fact, the percentage is more like almost 50% of all American adults, has been arrested at some point. What do you need to do in order to minimize the damage and maybe save yourself from having to sit in jail for years and your life would be destroyed? Not only for yourself, but also you need to read this to find out how you can help maybe somebody in your family if they're being arrested. So it's a huge addendum and a great benefit. If you buy this book, you will get access to that addendum in the book, what to do in case of arrest. Everybody needs to know what to do in order to be able to save themselves or maybe save somebody you love. As Jesus said, God is within you. When He's found, you will discover that you are the creator of the future and the subject of the creation, the creator, and no longer the object of the creation. meaning a helpless victim to the creation. So if you look at it from an historical standpoint, you can see that throughout the ages, humanity didn't understand nature, was the victim of nature. Through the 20th century, we acquired the understanding of nature, and we got the power, the tools, and the power to create our own future. And that is the core of what we need to take us from the unconscious stage to be the victim, the object of creation, to become the subject of creation, the creator. And then in the book, I translate that into what it means with regards to how we need to get organized ourselves with our government, justice, economics, where the priorities needs to be, but also set up what I think were the most compelling and brilliant long-term goals humanity could start to pursue, giving this newfound power. Thank you very much for listening and for viewing the videos. I thank you for buying the book, and I thank you for spreading the word about this enlightenment. Thank you very much. All the best from my heart. Thank you. The book starts with a revelation. It does not really matter whether you are being resurrected at some point in the future. It is only your ego that drives your desire for resurrection. You will live forever as long as humanity or a human intelligence lives on forever. Because what is living, even if your ego is dead, is you as being one with humanity. Individuals only manifest by their clinging to their egos. This clinging prevents you from becoming creative, happy, and blissful. If you get rid of your ego, which should be everybody's goal, you will dedicate yourself to the eternal now and to serve humanity. A great quest is to help humanity reach its highest potential and achieve absolute knowledge, finish the creation of the universe, and acquire the power to recreate everything that existed forever. Then, at that point, you will be resurrected. However, there is a final revelation, and if it is revealed to you, it will give you absolute knowledge and peace. This final revelation is the logical conclusion of this book. Understand what is written, then the truth will be revealed to you. When it is, you will understand that it cannot be directly communicated and understood by others unless they have the same revelation. You will know that you have the final knowledge when you get the revelation, and you don't need to seek validation for it. However, you want to share it with others. Study the revelations in this book, and hopefully you will get it. You will know when you do.